Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this series is all about learning witchcraft in a way that fits real life, not perfection. Today, we're talking about altars and sacred space. If you've ever thought, I don't have the room, or I can't leave things out, or I don't live alone, this video is for you. By the end of this video, you'll understand what an altar really is, and how to create sacred space anywhere. Let's start by clearing something up. An altar is not decoration. It's not a shrine you must display. It's not a test of how witchy you are. An altar is simply a focused space for intention. It's a place where your mind knows, this is where I pause, this is where I focus, this is where I connect. That's it. You don't need a special table, shelves, statues, or anything permanent. Forget what you've seen online for a moment and let's get back to basics. An altar is a tool for your mind. It's a physical anchor that helps you shift from your everyday thoughts into a more intentional, magical headspace. Think of it like a dedicated corner of your desk where you only do your most important work. Its power comes from the meaning you give it, not from the objects that are on it. It's a personal, functional space. Here's something important. An altar is a physical focal point. A sacred space is a state of awareness. You can create sacred space without any objects at all. Sacred space can be a quiet moment you take for yourself before the day begins. It can be the simple act of taking a deep, conscious breath. It can be a single candle you light with a specific intention in mind, even if it's just on your kitchen counter for a few minutes. It can be a walk in nature where you pay attention to the world around you. Objects can help some people focus, but they are not required. If you have no altar at all, you are not doing anything wrong. Your practice is no less valid. A sacred space is an atmosphere you create, first and foremost, within yourself. The external environment is secondary. For many beginners, and for those of us with busy or shared lives, temporary altars work best. A temporary altar is exactly what it sounds like. It's set up when you need it, and it's packed away afterwards. This is an incredibly practical and realistic approach. This could be a small corner of a windowsill you clear for 10 minutes. It could be your bedside table, just before you go to sleep. It could be a simple tray you bring out, or even a beautiful box you open only during your practice, which holds everything you need. You might place a single candle to represent your intention. You might have a small object that has personal meaning to you. It could be a notebook and pen, or a stone, or a leaf you found on a walk. When you're finished, everything goes away, back into the box or drawer. This is still real magic. This is still powerful practice. It's just adapted to your real life. So, what should you put on an altar? And maybe more importantly, what shouldn't you? Altars do not need to follow strict ancient rules you read in a book. Instead of asking, what should I put on my altar? Try asking, what helps me focus? The answer to that question is your guide. Some common items that people find helpful include a candle for focus and intention, a cup or glass of water for emotion or reflection, something natural like a flower, a stone or a piece of wood, and something deeply personal like a photograph or a piece of jewelry. You do not need statues of deities, unless that is part of your specific path. You do not need expensive, specially made tools. You definitely don't need rare or hard-to-find items, and you certainly do not need your altar to look like someone else's setup on social media. If an item feels meaningful to you, it belongs there. If having a particular item feels stressful or performative, it doesn't belong. Your altar is for you, and for you alone. Not everyone has privacy, and that's perfectly okay. Let me be very clear. You do not owe anyone an explanation for your spiritual practice. It is yours. If you live with others, whether it's family, flatmates, or a partner, Your sacred space can be completely discreet. Nobody else even needs to know it exists. Your entire practice could live inside a notebook kept in a drawer. Your sacred space could be the moment you light a candle, telling others it's just for the nice scent. It could be a quiet moment of deep breathing just before you fall asleep. Magic adapts. It always has. Your safety, your privacy, and your comfort matter far more than having a visible, obvious altar. Don't ever feel pressured to out yourself or your practice if you're not comfortable or safe to do so. Your craft is just as powerful when it's quiet and personal. Here's a simple way to create sacred space anywhere, at any time, without a single object. First, just pause. Stop what you're doing. Now, take a slow, deep breath in and a slow, deep breath out. As you do, silently set an intention in your mind. It could be anything, like I intend to find a moment of peace, or I connect with my own inner strength. That's it. That's the entire ritual. No tools, no words out loud, no setup required. You can do this on the bus, at your desk at work, or in a busy cafe. You have just created a sacred space around yourself through your own awareness and intention. This is a vital skill to learn because it proves that the magic isn't in the things, it's in you. Sacred space lives in your awareness, not in your objects. Your altar doesn't need to impress anyone. It doesn't need to be perfect. It only needs to support you. If this video helped take some of the pressure off your practice, please let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Do you prefer temporary altars, permanent spaces, or no altar at all? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel, and join us next time, where we'll be talking about simple spells you can do today, safely and confidently. Blessed be. Until then, remember, your path is valid, exactly as it is.